Hi, I'm Sophie, Managing Director at Chilliapple, an AI-driven software development agency based down in Kent. Today, I wanted to talk about how field service management companies are really embracing technology and using AI to streamline their business operations and make their lives easier. If you run a field service business, whether that's engineering, facilities management, consulting, construction, you'll know that as your business grows, it becomes harder and harder to run your operations. When you've only got a handful of engineers or salespeople or surveyors, it can be quite easy to run off of things like email, text, WhatsApp, spreadsheets. But as your business grows and you grow that team, it becomes increasingly difficult to streamline your operations without using technology. As your business grows, you have more jobs, more engineers, more admin to be on top of. And that's where technology can really help you to streamline those processes and make your business more efficient. It can be really difficult as your business is growing to keep those manual processes that once worked really well for you. One of the biggest areas that we see problems with our clients in this area is with communication. Often there's a real communication lag between engineers on site, staff in the office, and the end customer. Ultimately, it's really important that everybody is joined up and knows what's going on with each job, where it is, and what the expected completion date is. Therefore, we build AI-driven solutions for our clients in order to help them stay on top of all of these things. Even when it comes to things like scheduling, once you grow a large engineering team or field services team, it can be really difficult to schedule jobs and make sure that they are efficient and that you've got the right engineers on the job. That's where we can come in. We can build you really smart, bespoke pieces of software that can schedule using AI your engineers' time and make sure they're on the right job depending on the size of it, their skill set, where they are in the country, all of those different things that you might have someone manually sitting in an office doing. We can use AI to automate and make sure that your engineers are working in the most efficient way possible. Reporting is another major challenge that we often see within field services businesses, and this is where we can come in. We work with many of our clients to build them really up-to-date bespoke apps that their engineers, their office staff can use to stay up to date, to stay connected. Particularly when you've got people out in the field, they need to upload lots of information, lots of photos, for example. That can all be captured really easily in an app. It can work offline so that when they are connected, it can then be uploaded. And it really makes sure that you can see exactly where your engineers are, how far along they are with a job, and also how efficient they're being with their time. An example of this is a large facilities management business that we work with. Their engineers were working on multiple very, very large buildings where they were completing lots and lots of manual information. They were required to upload details of each asset in order to manage where that asset was, what it needed to have done to it in order to keep it compliant and to keep it functioning well. They then needed to take photos, and this might have been done over a 3 to 4 month period with thousands of images being captured in an Excel spreadsheet. What we did is we built a bespoke app for this client for their engineers to use out in the field on their tablets with a camera connected so that they could take those photos, it could be automatically uploaded, and then it could create a really nice report for the client, and they could see in real time exactly the work that was being carried out. This was really, really effective and made the engineers' lives so much easier while also making their work much quicker. Therefore, they can be deployed onto more jobs and the company is saving money at the end of the day. And it's not just about creating efficiencies for your businesses, it's about making a better experience for your employees and your customers at the end of the day. These companies that embrace this technology and move with the times earlier and ahead of their competitors are going to be the ones that have that real competitive advantage. In a pitch situation, if you can show that your teams use the latest technologies, you're automatically going to get ahead of your competitors. At Chilliapple, we're always happy to speak to businesses about the challenges they're facing and how we might be able to help solve those. So please do get in touch for a non-obligatory phone call.